It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers. In his hands just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words she said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm no.
Thanks for tuning in. Into the NBA. On 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here in Brooklyn, we have an interconference matchup with the Nets looking to create some cheers for their home crowd. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road. Here's Murray Boyle. Can't hit that one. Randall with some nice D. Gobert with it. Picked up by Claxton.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now here's Thomas. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. And it's Ball penetrating. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
That's good from Ball. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here are the Nets. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. And we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Edwards, no good. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
And Randall throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Power down with both hands.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Oh, here's Edwards. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Now here's Thomas. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
This is what Thomas has to do to be most... effective. Make an impact from three-point territory.
Here's Ball. Right side, Edwards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Outside, Simmons. Misses the three. Timberwolves trailed by 3. To the middle. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Simmons. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
And Miller throws it down hard.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Simmons. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Latrey, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Miller. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
Yeah, and Ball is an incredibly gifted passer. Just excels at getting his guys going.
Slams it in.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Now, here's Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Miller. The kick out to Ball. That misses off the backboard. The Nets with the lead. Simmons inside. Off target at the rim. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors. in the big moments and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitutions on the court.
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Whitehead. On the wing, Stevenson. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Miller, right side. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Miller inside.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Off the inbound. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
Outside Williams. There's the triple. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Driving in. Oh,
he got fancy with that one.
yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Williams looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Thomas grabs the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Williams with a clean look. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Outside Thomas. Crafty move. Now here's Stevenson. Hasn't made one yet. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Good on the three-point shot. And it's 9 points for Williams.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Thomas. Minnesota with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Nets miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Schroeder looking over the floor. That one's in, his first shot this game. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Nets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Nets. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
The Nets with the lead. Simmons looking around. .127 left in the first half. Pass to Stevenson. Outside for Simmons. Just 3 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The try by Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
Pass to Edwards. Taken away by Williams. Puts it up from 15. That one misses.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And it's Miller with the jam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McDaniels going inside. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
A 3 from Simmons. Hits the three-point bomb. Simmons got 7 now in this quarter. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Miller. And Simmons with the rebound. Pass to Murray Boyle. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a break for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Here's Miller. Out to Edwards. Now McDaniels. Puts the move on. And that's 2 points on the layup. McDaniels got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
In a wide open look for Simmons. Bangs home the trifecta. Simmons got 14 points for the game.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a three-pointer. That's a bad decision.
For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's hauled in by Claxton.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Simmons can't get it to go. To the inside. Here's Miller. Misses the baby hook.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit.
Timeout.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Substitutions on the court.
That's tipped. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Out to the wing. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Simmons. There's Whitehead. 4 on the shot clock. It's good. Whitehead's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
From deep, Williams. And Simmons with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Right wing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. On the wing, Williams. 9 points in the game so far. To end the cold streak. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brooklyn leading by 8. To the left wing. Here's Murray Boyle. Currently, hammering it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job. Building the lead.
Substitutions for your Nets.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Williams. Over Miller. Williams' shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Back to Thomas. Stolen by Ball. To the paint. Here's Miller. And the shot is good. Miller's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Minnesota making a switch. And here's Schroeder. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
The strength we talk about when we reference Cam Thomas. It's hard to knock this guy off balance.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Oh, and the jam by Thomas.
Well, you love the strong finish by Cam Thomas. So good when he's getting to his game with assertiveness.
The kick out to Ball. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Thomas outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 11. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Stevenson. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
56.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
45.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. We'll see if they listen. Guys?
Thank you, David. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Nets leading by 11. Outside, Simmons. This one for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Edwards looking it over. Six on the shot clock. And it's Miller in the corner. Over Thomas. Miller, no up.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And we got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He has decided it's the right time to talk. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Right side, Thomas. Pass to Stevenson. Thomas inside. Over Edwards. Outside for Simmons. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 14. Here's Randall. Outside Williams. Here's the floater. He can't hit that time. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. That one good for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Edwards. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Timeout, timeout.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now off the inbound. Out to Edwards. Five on the clock. And the rejection by Claxton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. For 3, Edwards.
Defensively, though, much improved here in the second half. They've limited the open looks, making them work for everything. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Fires the 3. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Timberwolves trail by 20. At the elbow, Edwards. And the rejection by Claxton.
Look at the wingspan of Nick Claxton on display. He sends that thing back.
Here's Edwards. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Williams. Nice move. And the slam by Williams.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
From downtown, that one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And here are the Nets. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
And one team is just complete.
If it's then I'm cheesy. If not, get a check on my demon. Aye, it's duck season. Yeah, only pop out for a reason. Pop out. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Aye, I'll make it turn around. Attention on heart like an ultrasound. Yeah.